Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a channel all about filmmaking, videography, cinematography, and everything in that realm. So if you guys are interested in what I'm talking about, make sure to click the big red subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my camera gear and everything I use to make my videos. So I am just starting out and I am planning on saving up for a new camera, so that does affect this. The camera that I shoot on is a super basic beginner camera, and that is the Canon T3i. This camera has a lot of different pros and cons to it. I would recommend it for starting out, and now that I've been using it for a few years, I'm really excited to be saving up to get a bit more of a professional camera. But then again, it's not about the camera and the equipment, it's all about the user and how you use it. So this camera is great because it has features like a flip out screen, which is very helpful when creating videos like this. And if you're trying to get a shot from way down below, you can use it to flip out the screen and be able to see it from above, as well as being above and seeing it below. So those are great helpful things that it has. It does record in 1080p, so it's not a 4K camera, it is a 1080p camera, but it's still great for beginners and shooting videos and stuff like that. It has a lot of different settings that you can play around with, color grading, white balance. It has all the basics to it, but I am looking forward to getting a new one, so because this one is super just a starter camera. So I also do have the privilege, as I'm shooting on right now, is my mom is a photographer and she lends me her Canon 70D, so that one is really nice, and she has some nice lenses on it. Right now I'm shooting with the 18-135 lens, and this lens that I have that I frequently am using is the Canon 50mm 1.8. I love this lens. I do know someone who has the Canon 50mm 1.4. There is a $300 difference between those two lenses, and there are only some slight differences. I really recommend this lens. It's very cheap. It's only about $130 around there, so it's a great lens. You want to get that smooth, blurry background and a really sharp focus. I really like using this lens when I have lights in the background that I'd like to blur, or not only lights, but just blurring the background. It makes your pictures look amazing as well as your videos. It really steps up your quality a notch, but it is not always ideal. So when that lens is not ideal, I end up using my kit lens that it came with, which I really do not like using this lens because it is just super standard. And this one is the 18-55mm. It comes with the camera and it is the most basic lens you can get. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I use it if I have to because the Canon 50mm 1.8 lens is fixed, which means that you can't zoom in or zoom out. So that affects a lot of things when you're trying to film indoors and you don't want to be super far away. You don't have enough space for that. This one comes in handy. I end up using this one even though I do not prefer to use it. Fun fact, I keep some of my lenses in socks to keep them clean in my camera bag, the ones I don't use. I actually rarely use this lens. It did come with my camera when I got it in a package. It had a couple lenses in it, so this was one of them. This is a zoom lens, so this is the 75-300mm lens. I don't know, I just haven't been really fond of it. It does zoom very far out. I think I want to make a video, maybe comment down below if you guys would like to see it, making a video using this, because I end up always using the 50mm. So I'd love to give this lens a shot and see really what it can do, because I have not played around with it as much as I should. It does give pretty nice quality if you want something very close up and very zoomed in. Now, some other essentials in my camera bag is my camera card, SD card converter, because I do have the newest MacBook Pro and that one does not have the SD card slot anymore. They took it out for some dumb reason, and so we have to have this, so I always keep this with me. Then I'm learning to start using a CD for my photography, but you can utilize this CD to get a rainbow prism effect, and I did order a prism online and it's supposed to be coming sometime this week. So I would love to do a video showing you guys how to utilize a prism. I've used a couple of my friends and I think they're super fun to play with, but a CD also does get a great outcome of that too, if you guys want me to show you a little bit. So it's a little bit harder to use in video, but it is very convenient for taking photos. If you guys would like to see photography videos, I will making those, so comment that down below. And then finally, I just have another battery pack because these are always helpful. And a fun fact is I found this battery pack somewhere and I have no idea where I got it from, and it goes with my camera and it fits and it works, and I have no idea how I found this or got this. And I'm just gonna show you guys the Canon bag that I have. So this is the Canon bag that my camera came with. I originally had a Canon T5 and it came with a bunch of lenses and this backpack, and I ended up upgrading to a T3i a couple of years ago. So this is the bag that one came with, and it's really nice. It has this clamp, and then it has 2 spots for your camera, lenses. It has an outside pocket, and I do occasionally borrow some other bags that my mom has for her photography, but I think having a camera bag rather than just a backpack is very helpful. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below video requests you guys have, and make sure to stick around for more videos. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.